All right. So today on NewbieVeT, got an iconic guest, a legend in the city of Augusta, the one and only Marc Raine.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up,
What's
people?
going on, brother, man? How you been, man?
Man, slow motion, man. Slow motion. Taking
Okay.
a day at a time.
Okay.
Yep.
So, man, you been away from Augusta for a while.
Yeah, I've been staying in Atlanta for 5 years.
How? So, what was your mindset on the move?
Um, Networking, like just getting up there and networking with people who like with like-minded individuals. You know, what I'm not saying like Augusta don't have a like-minded individual, but the pace is just a little fast up there, and I want to be around there. Even I was actually staying up there even when I had the club down
Yeah,
here,
facts.
but I just want to be able to network and kind of get at that motion of the way they move at a faster pace.
Right. So, all right, question. This is crazy to me. I've never understand it. So, due that Atlanta's only 2 hours away, how come Augusta is still behind?
Um, I think it's more so the mentality. Like I
Mm,
think it's the mentality, man, and and I think it's gonna get further behind. I just think the mentality it's like the entitled mentality now, because now it's easier than when back in the days when I was doing music and a lot of other people I know was doing music. Like it's easy, you got the internet, but everybody like they just feel so entitled. I mean entitled.
right.
So you know what I'm saying? You can do the work and have the internet. Now they got the internet, but they won't do the work.
Won't do the
You
work.
got to do the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is so
And
true.
I think it's just gonna get further and further behind until somebody be like, you know what? I'm going all in.
Right,
Yeah, I'm going all in.
right. I think the internet made everybody lazy. The artists lazy. Even more. The artists were lazy back then. They even more lazier.
Extra, extra lazy. They depend on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you and it's okay, it's cool, but you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and then they'll do like I just hate when I see somebody sell themselves short to try to go viral. Do something embarrassing. Like I feel like that's just it ain't even worth it. I
right.
just rather not be known than to do some my mama might see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not finna do nothing embarrassing to embarrass my family just to go viral to get some attention on some music.
right. It's attack on morals. I think on the morals of like basically the internet's like it puts you in the mind of um your moral status, basically like how you was raised, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. Like you just
Yeah,
said, the things you wouldn't do because due to the fact that a lot of people getting paid off social media,
yeah.
it makes them even do more sillier stuff just for the numbers.
But is it worth it? I
No,
don't like. Is it worth it?
because the numbers don't translate in real
Nope.
life.
Nope.
Because a lot of artists can't get 5 people to come to a show.
Nope. That's them imaginary fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not sticking. Like a lot of that internet stuff don't stick. What gets stuff to stick is when you can be physically in somebody's face. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Physically in somebody's face, you can be working areas. That gets stuff to stick. Now it's every now and then you get a situation, you know what I'm saying? It does that, but that's like 1 in 100. You know what I'm saying? 1 in 1,000,000. Something like that. But people gonna try to go that easy route instead of being in people's face.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so true. That's so true, man. So being in Atlanta full time now, mostly now. So what are some things you picked up as far as Atlanta, like how they operate and compare it different than Augusta?
Um,
Because it's different to actually living there and visiting to actually being there full time.
the main thing I see is consistency.
Mm.
Like if I see somebody, no matter what they're doing, not just artists, anything like a club or even clothing, like I do clothing, it's consistent.
Right.
Like I see a lot of people do stuff here and they do it for like, I ain't working today.
A
I'm gonna stop.
season, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't. No, I'm the video. I'm the graphic guy. They do it like that. And then they just. Well, I ain't making money out fast. But people fail to realize you got to build to get the money. The reason I can sell clothes now is because somebody did 10 years ago. Eventually, they'll probably like my clothes more than they like me as the person. But it's work I put in 10 and 20 years ago. People don't. You got to put work in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you gotta invest it back into the business. A lot of
Yeah.
people
Nobody don't want to invest
they
into
don't want to
themselves.
invest back.
They're gonna have the best weed.
Yeah.
They're gonna have the best weed, or they're gonna be popping them bottles in the club.
Yeah.
Yep, but the quality of their music still gonna sound like from
Still,
10 years ago.
yep, that's so
You're not
true.
gonna put instead of being on Facebook. I tell everybody instead of being on Facebook just crying and whining, run an ad.
Mm,
Run an ad with your music.
right.
Take that couple $1,000s and put it behind that instead of that outfit, and see how far it'll go.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Right.
that's some good thing. That's some invest your money wisely in your business.
Right. I feel like if a lot of people invest their money into their business like that, because it's 2026. I've been here since 2018. You've been here for for a while.
Since birth.
Since birth. So it's like you done seen so many artists come and go. You done seen so many entrepreneurs, businesses open and shut down and stuff like that. It's like you would think that people would know that complaining about support doesn't work.
Nope. People really picking at you.
Pretty
People like,
much.
look at him.
Right.
Why? You know what I'm saying? It's really embarrassing, man. You gotta just, you imagine how many times I done put something up, I don't get no reaction. How many times I done had bad events in my tenure? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna always be perfect, but you gotta learn something from everything you do, and that's what I try to do. Like, what did I do different, or what do I need to do different to make this situation better?
Right.
That's what you try to do.
Right.
And then you gotta treat people right. Like, I learned from the club business, people don't have to fuck with you.
That's so true.
People don't have to wear your shirt. People don't have to buy your beats. They don't have to shoot your video. You got to have customer service. You can't talk to people who your customers any kind of way. And I see a lot of people treat their customers bad. Then they treat their friends like fans. Like, I'm your friend.
Right.
I'm not your fan.
Right.
You can get me as a fan, but I'm your friend. Because some people, I done met people, they be acting like I'm their fan. Like I'm like group. I say, I like what you. I like, bro. I try to support people. Like, I really be watching. I might don't say all the time,
Right.
but I watch. People put stuff in my inbox. I might check it out a little bit, look at it, and I'm like, and if I see something tight, I shoot them back an inbox and I even share it.
Right.
Yeah, but people start treating you like a fan, man. I was like, bro.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. 'Cause you know, the internet give everybody a voice and some point of a power point that they can say that they're equal as this person, or you know, they're just as good as this person, or they can fill your club up like these people. Because you know, back then, me and you used to talk, and it was always the complaint back then about, you know, it still goes on now about the artists. You know, stop reaching out. People are paying these people out of town to come in Augusta to get a bag when they don't give a damn about Augusta. Right. And why not get Augusta artists born and raised?
But how are they gonna? All right, it's a money thing, and people look at it, why it's a money thing. That's bad. No, it's not, because at the end of the day, they got to put butts in those seats.
Facts.
Because they got to feed their family. Alcohol. And what I noticed too, from being on the other side of the club, being on the owner side, and it's going to sound crazy, rappers don't buy liquor.
Facts.
They will stand there all day and drink one beer.
Facts.
Down to the artist events, they're like the worst events at the bar.
Facts.
They do not buy liquor. They probably buy a beer, a cup of water, or they'll walk around and smoke the whole time. So, you know, they gotta make some money. It don't make sense. The light bill gotta be paid.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of artists don't have like a following. Like, I probably can't really name hardly no artists with a real following. They might got a clique full of rappers.
Right.
But everybody waiting on their turn. Right. But they're not like necessarily followers. Right. Let's say if a big crew come in and they get on the stage, you look down there, it's nobody there but 19 other rappers.
The 19
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then they might get on the stage with them, and then the other people might look at them crazy when they're on stage. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
It's not mutual. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
People feel like it's levels to mediocrity. I be seeing like when they say who the best, it's like it's not no level in mediocrity, because everybody really technically on the same level.
On the same level.
On the same level, and trying to figure it out. Some people think because 20 other people know their song to that person, or they're putting in the most work, but they just feel like they're entitled. And I just think it's just wild, man. I don't do it no more. I'm officially retired.
Yeah, I don't do the artist showcases no more. I used to do events like that. I stopped doing the one it ain't about the money, but it becomes to a point where it's like you lose your, for one, you lose your thrill for it, and then two, it don't make money.
No, it don't.
It doesn't.
But say that again.
It doesn't make money.
People swear I was just like living off of it.
No,
they saw me and Haze living.
Artist showcases do not make money.
Nope.
It's because, for one, it's like a lot of people are not finna go see a bunch of unknowns.
Yep. But the scammer dudes who do it make a lot of money.
Make a lot of money.
They love that. They cherish that. Now, we do an event, because we done did a couple together. Right. Me, you, and Haze. And we get away a real video, which some of them don't got. Right. Real photo shoots. Right. Real production. Haze gonna spend their record, all that. Right. And they might just pay to get in the club.
Just to get in the club.
We cheating them. Right. Or other people might do it and try them $100 and say they're gonna meet an A&R. Right. It might don't be an A&R from a record company, it'd be an A&R for Burger King. Yeah. But if they put a shirt on to say something, everybody gonna be like, ooh. Yeah, and they're gonna go for it. And I see them go for it every time. Every time. And then it'd be like a lot of the same people doing it, and they just fall for it. But they'll come back and they'll shit on me, they shit on Haze, they even shit on you, they shit on even Alvin, you know what I'm saying? We one of the best of friends, God bless the dead. They'll say something about his event, but he's trying to give you something that you can use. Even we try to give him money.
Right.
Man, I done did stuff where I let artists sell tickets. I like, sell 10 tickets. And when you sell the 10 tickets for $10, give me half of the money.
Right.
You keep the other half.
Which is good.
Then after you do that, every ticket you sell after that, you just give me $2. You keep the rest. They can't sell 5 tickets.
Yeah, that's facts.
They can't sell 5 tickets. I'm like, you putting money in your pocket and you making money for the club because you probably ain't even making me no money because I still got to pay the DJ.
Right.
I still got to pay security.
Right.
Still got to pay the bartenders.
Right.
Got to take care of the bar girls because y'all not tipping them.
Right.
Got to take care of the parking lot people.
Right.
And then there's lights in the club.
Right.
It's not electricity, but it's just just bills.
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 Yeah, food.
And they ain't buying.
Restock,
And they ain't buying. And they not buying nothing.
Right.
They coming there to rap.
Coming in rap.
So I be like,
No, there's no money. You lose more money.
no. I used to just enjoy it because when I did music, we had nowhere to go. That was my purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We had nowhere to go. I make money off parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I make money off parties. And I put people in clubs where they probably would have never seen these people from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of times.
And actually, the parties, I think if people want to do shows, I think the best way now is like you saying, like you was doing all these years, the parties, and just have artists come that rock a party.
Yeah.
Don't base it around a show, base it around the
Based
party.
around a party. But you see a lot of club promoters was starting to do that. They was kind of taking that formula because they'll look at, I've seen a lot of people look at maybe my showcases or look at events we have and kind of look. And then all of a sudden I just see artists popping up everywhere where other people was at. I'm like, well, they studying the blueprint.
Right.
I'm gonna say that, you can go on coin that. They studying my blueprint. And I like, they using it because they wouldn't rock them. These promoters don't rock with these artists.
No.
A lot of promoters don't rock with them. I'm just being honest.
They're being honest.
The reason I rock with them because
That's
I
facts.
was in their shoes.
That's facts.
I started off as an artist before I was into the clubs, before I was into the t-shirts, or before I was even trying to be a CEO to try to manage artists. I started so I understand. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just doing it. They're doing money grabs. Let's say it was an artist. He got a little bit of motion. The club promoters are gonna jump on that artist and they're gonna wear that artist out. And then if people are gonna follow you for a little while, but they're not gonna follow you after a while when they be like, oh, he ain't getting famous.
Right.
Let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But most of the club promoters are gonna squeeze that little bit of life that you got, and then it's gonna be gone.
Right.
Then a couple months later, they're gonna act like they don't know you.
Right. That's fact. That's fact. They do that to a few artists that's down here now. It's like it's a bunch of artists that hasn't dropped songs in years, but they still iconic down here. Like they name ring bells for some reason.
Because they bring people. People don't be singing they song.
Right.
They be
Facts.
You gotta genuinely like
Facts.
if you really like genuinely love the music, like me, Haze, you, even Alvin King, like we genuinely we used to move amongst them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And understand what's going on.
Right.
But a lot of people they can't tell you nothing.
Right.
They can't tell you nothing.
Facts.
But yeah, but when you get, because there's some good artists out there. It's some good ones.
It's a good one.
Yep. The last 5 years, probably one of the best records I done heard. And I used to play a lot. Itchy.
Yeah.
Itchy. Yeah. I ain't know who he was from. I'd be like, yeah. I just be singing it. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know that was Itchy.
If it sound good enough, they're gonna play. That one thing Haze always told me, or when he always used to tell me, it better not fuck my mix up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Don't let it fuck my mix up.
Facts.
And some people music, don't just fuck the mix up. I know some people when they play it out loud, they go down. You know what I'm saying? The stuff ain't mixed right. You know. Yeah.
That's the vibe of it. And you don't care who you are, friend or whatever.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter. And then if you don't speak to him, he telling me about somebody like, man, that dude don't even speak to me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Go over there and speak to that man. You know what I'm saying? He don't say nothing to me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But now he want a favor. He feel like I owe him a favor. Right. Or if you don't do the favor for somebody, you hate him.
Right.
I used to have people ask me in a packed club, man, you gotta let me rock it. I'm like, who came to see you?
Right.
But hey, they just feel like they're entitled to rock it because people are there.
Right. And then a lot of people don't want to come to the club to see people perform.
No, so that kills the bar too. When somebody perform and people ain't rocking with them,
yeah,
people start leaving the bar.
Yeah.
Now, my homie Darian for Thug Line, when he come
Shout
out,
out Darian.
one thing about him when he come out,
he got a bunch of people.
He got a bunch of people, and they gonna drink.
And I
don't mind showing him love. Right. And I can tell Darren he can get 25 people in free. 40 people in free.
He gonna bring them.
And he gonna bring them.
And
they gonna drink.
And they gonna drink.
And the bar gonna be happy. My other business partner gonna be happy. Everybody cool. Darren happy. We'll even give him a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying? But everybody have a good time. We play the music. Then if it's enough people who rock with your music, it won't kill the crowd.
Right.
They might not even know his song, but they see 25 people moving to it. They're like, you know what?
This song is
I like
hard.
that. Yeah, I
right,
like
right.
that.
Yeah, and it show unity. People don't understand. Like that was the formula that happened with Thumper.
Yeah.
Having 1 million people on stage with him,
Yep.
and even though he was a good performer by himself, a lot of people wasn't hip to his music, but he had a different flavor of music. But it was the illusion of he had this.
He got a nice entourage.
Yeah.
I never, like with him, I never grasped none of his songs. Not saying none of them was bad or was good, but I just never grasped them.
Right.
But I grasped his performance.
His performance.
His performance was amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
Amazing.
I never really heard that record. You know what I'm saying? But that performance he had.
Performance to take it.
Yeah, that performance could have took him places.
It took him places.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's what I be saying too. He might have had that juice to give you that performance. Then he might have needed to get with you or AD or somebody else and get that record.
Right.
But people be so thinking like me. Right. If you seen the Michael Jackson movie, you seen how Thriller came to be.
Right.
They put that together.
You got to put it together.
They put it together.
You got to come with
The
some
talent.
some talent.
Yep.
Some masterminds.
Yep. Everybody together, stirring that thing up in the pot, but everybody be having that me mentality.
Right.
Everything make it work.
Right. So, Haze.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Haze. Where were you when you got that information?
I was in a class, taking a CPR class, and my instructor told us that if we put our phones down, he'll get us out quicker. And I was like, I said, cool. So most of the time I always got my phone. I never not have my phone on me. Right. So I just put my phone on the thing. So the phone, like I'm seeing it flash, but I'm not really picking it up because I see we got a family group chat, and I I guess they was putting messages in there or whatever. I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. Right. So then I kind of glimpsed at my phone maybe like around lunchtime, and I seen Aisha, she said, sorry for your loss. But early that day, I had made a post. I said, man, with everything happening at 7:06 in prime time, and then, just other little life situations, I feel like I had lost everything. But I really ain't lose nothing until I lost my mama, because I lost my mama in 2023. And I had made that post, and I thought she would just, comment on that post. I never thought nothing to it. Right. So finally, like after I got out of class, my phone started ringing. I'm like, who is this? So finally I picked the phone up, and it was one of the twins. It's one of his brothers, one of my other cousins. Right. He like, bro, gone. And I like, bro, gone who? He like, George. I like, man, I said, oh man, I just stopped. And then I was like, man, I know I'm tripping. Right. So I ended up I text my wife. I said, man, they say George dead. So I was like, and she was like, what? And then she called me. I said, I don't know, I'm good. So then I just started riding down the street, and I ain't even gonna lie, man. I just pulled over. I just started balling because I'm like, that's my heart.
That's
like,
right, facts.
If anybody I ever wanted to be just better than me at everything, that was just my heart. I just pulled over. I was in Atlanta. I pulled over to Raising Cane's, and I just like, man, this nigga like, and I'm just sitting back just thinking. I'm like, we just talked like that morning. The week before that, we had just went to the draft party in Atlanta, because I just told him like a month or two before that. I said, man, you need to get season tickets. He like,
Falcons,
he said, I don't know.
Falcons fans.
He said, I don't know. I'm gonna do that because I was like, look, cuz I learned from this. You got to enjoy life.
Facts.
This is a gift that keeps giving. And we went, man, and we just, man, he got on the train. He came down there, and when I tell you, I don't drink beer. I rarely drink liquor now. But man, when I tell you I drunk beer, I drunk liquor, we was going through the locker room, man, we were dancing, he was hyping me up. I'm talking about, man, we had the time of our life. I'm talking about, I cannot make this up, bro. And then like after he said that, then I just started looking on, when I pulled over, I'm over there by the Raising Cane, I'm just looking, I was just getting all these texts. I got it from my business partner, and everybody's like, man. Then after it went from that, where I like, I'm just go home. I tried to get myself home, because like I'm really like just kind of like, damn, I know this shit ain't true. So I started reading through the messages when my cousins were texting, talking about somebody go over there and check on George. They said he didn't come to work this morning. Somebody go check on George. Then one of my other cousins came there, and then when they got there, and then the police and all of them got there, and some people from the radio station came and got there, and they said they seen him. He was in the room, and he had him passed away. Yep. And that shit was just like, man, listen, I'm telling you now, it's still like a nightmare. Yeah. Even like what I was telling you about the radio thing, like I got down here yesterday, got my hair done, and I don't know what time exactly they did that, but I just already knew I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I went, we had a little get together like with the family, with the kids,
Right.
and kicked it and stuff. But it's still like man, that's like the worst pill I had to swallow. I lost my mama.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, that hurt me.
These was back to back.
Yeah, that hurt me, man. But man, when I lost him, that's my little dude since my auntie brought him home. He been hip to hip. Even the last time we had our last interview, we were talking about how he had to go do his own thing and come back. But he left so many kids. He got so many babies. Man, they look just like him, man. Act like him. They all got a little piece of him. So it kind of bring a little bit of joy. Yeah. And man, we was done Julio down yesterday. He got some good stand-up friends who keep his memory alive. I can't even lie, but man, that thing been real to my family, man. Cause like we had just started back, like the whole family just taking trips. I'm talking about we like 50 deep going to Myrtle Beach. I'm talking about having a time of our life, man. I'm talking about even when I come home, soon as I riding home is different. It was already riding home, and my mama was gone, and then riding home because I know as soon as I get there, like, cuz come through, take a shot. Come through, take a shot. We take a shot. We feeling good. I'm talking about that joint just like, bro.
Not that void is
that
gone.
void, man. That joint. Even with the club, I even tried to do like regular events, and when I tried to do regular events, like I did my birthday party over there with Mike, and I looked at the DJ booth, and then that nigga went at that DJ booth. Man, that joint that messed me up, bro. Man, I was like, bro, because I'm always used to looking at. And that's why people say, man, you been up the I don't even think what they call it, Raine. It's some. It changed Climax name. Say, have you been up there yet?
Club Raine, yeah.
Yeah, my uncle been up there because everybody call my. We got an
status or one of.
Yeah, my uncle. Everybody call him Unc. He go. He follow us. Be everywhere. He one of my mama little brothers, and he said I one of these. He said, "Mama got the crying and that nephew." He said that thing rough, man. Not seeing him up there. It is because we done built such a foundation. You know what I'm saying? And then our names are attached to each other, like
especially y'all names attached, and then going to these places where you know to see Haze in these places.
Yep. People that invited me to like Petal Pub. I never been to Petal Pub, but he always used to try to get me go. I said, "Cuz, I just want to lay down." I be like, I'm big on like, because let's say me and you kicking it, we going somewhere. The last place I want to go is the club. Right. It's just me, because I done went there and made money and stuff. Sometimes I just want to kick it, so I'm good for like.
You've been in the club business over 10 years, like
20 years.
20 years.
So we go somewhere. We can have a fish fry jar. We get the cooking. Man, that especially that right after my mama died. Like he was there. Like after my mama died, he was at the hospital more than a lot of people in my family. Man, even when I had to go back to Atlanta to get some clothes, he rode me to meet my wife halfway. Halfway. Then he rode. Then they had her wedding ring or something at the hospital, and I wasn't able to get up there. He went up there and got it. Make sure I got it. Just man, when my mama first passed, they left the club. All my partners came up there too, and we was at the damn nursing home, man, about 3-4 hours. They firing blunts up. He done pulled a Douce out. We just chilling, man. So that giant up, boy, I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah. That giant up was like, man, it's still like a dream, because I'm like 8 years older than him. He my little dude. You know what I'm saying? He ain't make it to 40. So that's still like a dream. Even when I see his people, I be like, man, that jam. Because you're going to feel like you're going to see him come around. He don't come around. But boy, when I tell you his kids, just like him.
Just like him.
He got one daughter look just like him. Just like him. He got his baby girl look just like him too. And he got a son look just like him. But he got another daughter, like a middle daughter. When I tell you she act like him, snappy. His little son, man, they going to be good, man. My family are Army. We're Army, man. I love them kids to death. Man, I love cuz to death, man. That thing right there, boy. Right. I can't do the club. But I tell them, people be asking me now. I say, I can't do it. Right. Now, I just can't. Right. I just can't do it, bro. I can watch, but I can't. I tried. Yeah, I tried 2 times. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no money. It just, I can't get it. I can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? And then we work together. Right. When we work, I know it's gonna get done. I ain't got to think about it. He gonna work like I work. We both good at certain stuff. He like, let me be the asshole, or you be this, or we be. We go back and forth. We ready for that. We texting all night. Right. People don't know, but we always texting. And now it's like, even when I tried to work with him, other people, like after he passed, it's like it just what I just know he gonna do what we need to do. Right. And it's just not like that. The same. Like,
yeah, people don't understand, man. When people here for a reason, cherish them. Yep. Like, cherish them. You never know, like, what things happen. I got that information. Simp called me. And he was like, "Yo, bro, like Haze passed." I'm like, "Haze." I'm like, nah, bro. And then when I heard from Gabby, and I was like, oh man.
And then the disrespect, like people was going live out of his house. That was just disrespectful. Then people just, I hate when something happened to somebody and everybody asking you what happened. Like what happened? What happened? Like, excuse me, I can go through my inbox and I can just, like now I can look at messages. I just went and I just hearted them because that's personal. I don't care what happened. It's personal. And then we trying to, and he got kids, you know what I'm saying? He got baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? He got siblings, you know what I'm saying? And family, you know what I'm saying? Right. And it's just like,
they're more concerned about what happened.
What happened then? What's the process?
Then he actually passed.
But he got some good A1 friends. They'll come through. A lot of people showed up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll look out for the kids. They bring food over there and stuff like that. But you know, he got some good stand up guy. But they ain't got to worry about it because we gonna be my family, man. We gonna be straight. We gonna be an army. Yeah, I'm cousin Unc or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, because that was my dude. I remember I was telling his daughter the other day. I said, I used to just throw your dad in my key when he was like 15, 16. I ain't, cause he a boy. They say I'm chauvinistic. I said, yeah, that was my little dog. He would just drive. I was just 7, 8 years old. And I'm like, man, go have fun. I'll be at the house, sleepy over there at the club, doing grown people stuff when he was young. Right. Yep. So.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how 5 years can change a lot in 5 years. Like you gotta think, CD ain't the same it was 5 years ago. Like,
no, it's totally different.
A lot of people pass in 5 years.
A lot of people pass. And I used to think, like, I'm telling you, man, I used to think, but I lost everything after, like, the situation with 706 and prime time. It was just, somebody actually, I guess, somebody got murdered at, in Family Dollar's parking lot.
That's in the plaza.
Yeah, in the plaza.
Yeah.
So,
right next to
the title
place.
Of course, yeah, of course they're going to put it on the club, which, because
they said they leaving the club.
And then he was underage. Then there was a lot of bad business in there with my business partner, but I took it upon myself to be like, you know what? It don't matter what happened. We don't have to be business partners, or we don't have to be friends, but we don't have to be enemies. You know what I'm saying? Because life's too short. Like, I don't have no ill will toward, you know what I'm saying, none of the people I did business with. At the time, yes, I was, because it was more so like I'm hurt because people say don't take business personal, but business is personal.
Business is personal.
You know what I'm saying? I was hurt. Right. So when you hurt, hurt people say hurtful things. But at the end of the day, if you done made a lot of money together and y'all loved each other, man, I ain't got no hate, man. I just wish them all success. I just, we just couldn't, when money coming, things change. And it was money coming and it was coming fast. Yep. So it changed things. A lot of business wasn't done right, and it happened. Then I learned about the people too, because as soon as the situation happened, I was seeing people say they was making little jokes, 706 is dead. Oh, then the news, man, oh my God. They was kept on hitting the page up trying to get us to talk, get us to say something. And then this is one crazy thing. We all agreed we're going to say something, we're going to do a statement. Man, I did a statement and Channel 6 sliced and diced me. I said,
so they
man.
chopped you up.
Yeah, they chopped me up. Then my partners got mad at me. Said, why you made a statement? I said, y'all said make a statement. They sliced me up, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they really was like, I don't want to see nobody lose their child. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see, I felt horrible because like the night it happened, I went up I left the 6, went to Climax. And I went out there for maybe like a couple hours or whatever. And I don't even think I was there a couple hours. I think I left early because my father was in the hospital. And I went home and I went to my parents' house and I laid down and I had my phone on my chest. And when first thing I looked at my phone, I seen 706. I heard somebody got shot. I heard somebody got shot when I was at Climax.
Right.
But I said, oh, somebody probably got shot. That'd be all right, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when I woke up and I seen 706 and I seen dead on my phone, man, my heart dropped to my foot. And I just thought, I was like, bro, then my phone just was going crazy. Like, blah, 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 blah. I just didn't want to talk to nobody. At that time, I was going through it like my dad. Like I said, my dad was sick. And then I had all that stuff with the people from the news calling, people asking questions.
So you had a whole city trying to come at you at that one time.
People, you know what I'm saying? They was like, we want to get an interview. I said, no, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. I would answer from the page. No, sir. Because nobody else because, all right, we all there, but my face is on it.
Right.
You know, my face, I have to say something because my face. That's why I did the statement. But we all said, let's do the statement. Right. But when I did the statement, they're like, why you shouldn't have said nothing. I was like, come on, man, I gotta say something because I'm the person they see. It's always the club problem, but sometimes it's the people. They put more emphasis on the club than they put on the actual person.
Yeah, and I remember that because everybody was online was saying all these clubs about and this and this and that. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't put no emphasis on the person, and I don't even think they found the person who did it. I care less, but they was attacking. You know what I'm saying? The scene. There's always something about the club scene. They blame it on that.
So my thing about the club scene, it don't be the club. It be the people that comes to the club.
Yeah, it be the people you attract.
And that you attract.
But because the way times is, you know, like when we was growing up, you had these people hang with these people.
Right.
This people hang with that people. That people hang with that people. But now everybody is together. It's really no individuality. Right. Everybody is everything.
Right.
So you really can't separate it.
Right.
So anytime you get a bunch of people in a place, something's bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's just how fast you can react to stop it. Because we done stopped a lot of fights, stopped a lot of things that got out of hand, excuse me.
Right.
But sometimes it just, you know, and I hate that. That thing bothered me. Because somebody died. And then people talk about it like with just loose lips, but y'all not going through it.
Right.
Y'all gotta go to sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm happy? Somebody got killed somewhere where I supposed to have the event at? Man, that's heartbreaking. A mama lost their child.
Right, and then they look at you like you the cause of all that.
And how I'm the cause when I ain't had no gun.
Yeah.
When I ain't had no gun. You can have security everywhere, but you know, people don't respect their parents.
Come on.
You don't respect your parents. You're not gonna respect the police. They don't even respect elders.
Right.
Yeah. So you know, it's a different time.
Right.
It's a different time. All you can do is hope for the best. Anytime, because people gonna do. They're gonna people. It's businesses.
Yeah.
People because that can happen. Look what's happening in the mall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's happening in the mall.
It happen anywhere. I hear people be like, "Well, I go party with the older folks. I go to Velvet." I said, people fight. The older people fight too.
Somebody got shot at McDonald's one morning, and they were serving Big Macs later on that day.
Yeah.
Somebody got shot at McDonald's, and they were selling Big Macs later that day. But I think because with the club, it's more so considered a black business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think they want to attack on the black business.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally.
Because it automatically comes in with a bad niche anyway.
Yep.
Because it's a black-owned club.
Yep.
And you got young black people coming in. Yep. Like, oh, they're finna be fighting.
They finna be fighting. It's finna be something. They gonna be.
And people don't even come out and check it out.
Nope. They don't even know what's going on. People I see people just speak. One time I was just on Facebook and they were just speaking so negatively on clubs and stuff like that. And I just had to get in it. And I said, you think we want somebody to get killed?
Right.
When they come that night, we want to bring entertainment. We want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to get hurt. I promise you I don't. I try to, man, I ain't gonna say I just try. I done diffuse so many situations. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so many. And then I never understood, if you got a problem with somebody, you done seen them 100 other places.
Right.
Why you want to do it in the club? I think is attention. People want attention.
Right.
People want to look like something. They want to go viral. They want to be somebody that's feminine. They look good. Right. You could have been handled that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff could be a simple phone call. You might have an issue with somebody. It could be like, man, call that dude. Or some people too big to say I'm sorry.
Right.
I'll be like, nah, man. I just be like, it's different now.
Yeah, it's totally different. And I think it's kind of bad now because most you see now, you mostly have more bars and clubs now down here. There's more bars. People really go to a bar more than the club because really like all your main clubs are shut down. The Climaxes, the Level 9s going, 3DL going. What's the other one? Damn it. It's another one.
They didn't even turn it into an event center like
it's an event center.
With like Mark do and with I can't think his name now. Bro at the scene.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what he do like make it so like an event center, but anywhere you go at it, anything it can happen at the fair.
Right.
What kids at it can happen anything can happen anywhere.
Right.
You dealing in an unpredictable time. Yeah, out the church. You dealing the police at church.
Come on.
The police outside of church.
Come on.
Come on, man. They gotta have a police there.
Come on.
They had a white boy come in there and shoot everybody before.
Come on.
Gotta have a police so it can happen anywhere.
Yeah. That's like we had a job to go do. We had went to go film the funeral for Pete Kitchen Kings, his people. Mm-hmm. But it was an incident between. We didn't know that it was an incident. Somebody got killed at the mall last year, or this year, one of them. But we had the dude that killed the dude. Well, he got killed. We had to film his funeral, or whatever. outside there was a message about it supposed to be a gang shooting outside of the funeral.
Oh, wow.
Bro, they had task force out there, GBI, police. It would be like you would think the president out there, cause they was preparing for a shootout. Like you said, at a funeral.
That's how it is. Like my family, part of our family is from Michigan, Flint, Michigan.
Mm.
I know I was there one weekend and a candlelight vigil got shot up. A funeral got shot. The dude dad got shot. They said a lot of funeral homes don't even take young folks' body in Flint. They send them to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah.
So now it's migrating. You know what I'm saying? For the South, when people disrespect, they used to ain't disrespect the dead. They disrespect the dead now in the family.
That's facts.
So you know, we got a lot of people, man. Just I just don't know, man. It's just that mentality, man. I don't know. They don't respect. It's just no respect no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just no respect, bro. And respect don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta agree. We ain't gotta work together, but we ain't gotta be enemies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no enemies. I'm free spirit. I even tell you about the guys I did business with. We might be working together, but you know what? I ain't got no issue. I want to see them be successful, bro.
Right.
Yep. I don't even want to entertain nothing crazy about them. I'm like, man, I just want to see everybody get money and be happy, man.
Right. So bouncing back from losing the spots, like do it be challenging trying to get the next location, or how you go about that when you was in the club scene back?
Well, what I learned from even having ownership in Ponderosa and in the Six and stuff, the control the club, you gotta be able to control the bar. That's how you control the club. Like if you're a promoter, you're gonna get money, but to really get it, the philosophy we had, you gotta be able to control the bar. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned. And then when I started like doing other stuff, like trying to pop back out, and I really wasn't in control of that, I wasn't successful as I was. Cause I couldn't pull rabbits out of the hat no more. I couldn't do that. And then, when you working with somebody, then y'all kind of like working against each other. Y'all philosophy see it different. You know what I'm saying? You need this to put people in the building, but they looking at their way. But you got to have a little bit of control to make it really successful. But you got most time it's promoters, but they be together. Like it might be like 3 or 4 people together. You know what I'm saying? And it's just philosophy. Like even when somebody, like even people in the city, we start putting people on flyers. Like maybe like 2005, 6, we start putting people on flyers and stuff, a little more and stuff. There's a couple other promoters. I ain't gonna say I just started it, but we started doing it a lot more. Like we call them special guest hosts. And people thought, they got to the point where they thought they should get paid. Oh, we coming in here, we supposed to get a check. People come see me.
What?
People think they supposed to get paid because they came to party. I was like, man, those are really fillers. Like, let's say you put somebody on a flyer and you say you can get 10 people in before 12 o'clock. They can get 10 people in. Let's say you get 10 people to do that. And when you get 10 people to do that, I mean, you got 11 people times 10. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you got fillers in the club. They're in the club. You probably give them a drink. It's like a base drink. And you give them like a pitcher or something. But if it's somebody you really rock with, you be like, man, I'm going to let you get 40 people in before 12 o'clock. And they get them 40 people in there. And when they get them 40 people in there, you got people in the club. And then when other people see other people coming in the club, you're going to make all that money back. It rotates like that. You know what I'm saying? But people think they bring the people. But really, as a collective, we all bring the people. It's like if an artist let's say we have a showcase. And me, you, and about 10 other artists, we all have like 6 people come a piece. That'll generate a crowd. You know what I'm saying? But you go perform and you be like, man, I brought everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Just like people when it's their birthday, they say they throw a birthday party. We got 14 birthday parties on here, but they think everybody came to see them. I'm talking about it's delusional.
That's facts.
I brought the city out. No, we brought the city out. We did it together. We made you comfortable. That's why I never took full ownership of a successful night. Like a successful night, everything got to work. The bar got to be smooth. You know what I'm saying? I believe in everybody on your team working collectively. Like if you're the DJ, which I know Haze is gonna DJ, he's gonna promote. And we had 2 DJs. So we ran our payroll was high. Right. Man, I'm talking about, we had to make money that night. But by the payroll being high, everybody say something. When you got 30 people working for a building, let's say you got 20 cars already there. And when people see 20 cars, then they say you get your fillers, everything. You see how everything working coexisting together? Right. Then people start migrating to the area. People ride around and see where everybody at, and that's where everybody want to be at. Right. And then I even learned too, Well, like, I call this a shine syndrome. I learned this a long time ago. I'm gonna tell you the club I learned that. I used to have a bottle of Ciroc, and I used to fill it up with water. Walk around with that bottle of Ciroc, drinking it. 2-3 other people go get a bottle because they don't want me to do better than them.
That's crazy, bro.
2-3 other.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, you get a bottle. Say, I had the same bottle. I said, yeah, I'm just jugging it, looking like the man. They can't stand it. They going to buy bottles.
Go buy a whole bottle.
Can't stand it. Oh, not Mark getting the bottle. I ain't got one.
I ain't got one.
Yep.
That's crazy. It's always a competition.
It's a competition.
It's a competition.
We learned that. Oh, you want to move the bar? You know what I'm saying? Such and such. Do this. Yep.
So question, let me ask you a question. So do you feel like in Augusta, I'm talking about in Augusta, do you feel like spending money to bring an artist down, a celebrity artist down here, do you think that's still profitable down here?
I mean, if you're the owner or you got a part of that bar, you can recoup. Cause just say like we bring an artist down and he 50,000. You got 50,000. You gotta make $50,000 plus your DJ, your security, and your staff before you even break even.
Facts.
So you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So let's say the bar might, I mean not bar, let's say the door might only made, we'll say 30. We'll say 30.
Right.
But that bar, you know, sold them VIPs. That'll make it all come together a little bit. Then you still gotta re-up the bar, but you gotta find a way to make that work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still gotta re-up the bar, you still gotta restock. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the owner and you making money off that liquor, you know, most people you're gonna quadruple the price. You're gonna quadruple the price for the liquor. Some people really take it up there. You know what I'm saying? Some people keep it middle ground. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know when we was on the 9 toward the end, we was doing like $100 bottles, $150 VIP booth. Yep, at the end, we was the cheapest VIP in town.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The number one quote, Black and even Juju and Von Sellers, we say, McDonald's prices, Chick-fil-A service. That was our motto. McDonald's prices, Chick-fil-A service.
Right.
You go to Chick-fil-A, you feel like family.
Big facts.
You feel like family. You go to McDonald's, you can get some cheap stuff, but they treat you like shit.
Yeah, that's true.
So now, when you get it together, you like, okay, that was the business philosophy. And everybody took that mentality and what we do.
Right. Yeah, and it worked, bro. It worked. It worked too, man. It worked. Yeah, like I said, those were some good days.
Yeah.
It's good days, man. Times changed down here a whole lot. We don't really have that many promoters down here no more. I mean, you have a few. You got some young up and coming.
Yeah, they just got to be consistent. I see a lot of people. I like personally, I like DQ. I think DQ, he fire. He a little young dude from Carolina. I like
He's
him.
from Carolina.
And he a Virgo. I think he fire. Yeah. And he entertaining. I be laughing on Facebook.
Yeah, DQ. I like
He's
DQ.
very entertaining.
Yeah. I like him. He's from Aiken, I think. Yeah, Aiken like that. But so Paper Ova Clout is you, Jayla,
Yep.
80.
Yep. And Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris with us too.
So what's a concept of people don't know Paper Ova Clout?
It's basically saying like pay money over, you know what I'm saying, bullshit.
Right.
Really, money over bullshit. That's just the focus. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody be focused on everything except the money. And that's what we focus on. Like I got your shirt in the car. I got you one of these. Okay. I got my Paper Ova Clout.
Most definitely gonna rock that.
Commandments. I got a Augusta shirt with all the cities in the neighborhoods. I got Love is Action Verb shirts. I got Pray for Me, Don't Pray on Me shirts. I mean, a lot of that stuff is like my quotes and stuff. CSRA shirts with all the surrounding counties because people in Carolina felt like I didn't have none with Carolina on it, so they wanted to get some. I did bucket hats, ball caps. Oh, I got lip gloss.
You ain't playing.
Yeah, I got a new lip gloss coming called Purple Haze. It's got Haze name on it, but it's for girls. You know what I'm saying? Because his daughters work with me too. With us, we get into hair.
That's dope.
We're gonna have hair. Yeah, we're gonna
have the bundles and everything.
Yeah, we're gonna have bundles and everything. You know what I'm saying? I learned if I treat this like I treated the club, I can be successful.
Facts.
I treat it like I treat the club. I go head on. Even with the little, like, I say my business, or I'm gonna say our business, is maybe like 20% music now. Well, before it was 100%, I'm gonna say 80% music and 20% everything else. And now even though AD do a lot of outsourcing with tracks and stuff, and NewbieVeT, she does music, you know what I'm saying, periodically, but we most so do music like to push the product. That's what I'm telling you earlier. We're gonna push the product. Like if we got a new shirt coming or something going on, we're gonna do something with it.
To do
So,
something
like,
pushing,
yeah.
yo. And then actually that's actually the smart way now, cause like these days you can't invest too much money in music these days at all, cause you're not gonna. It's really you're gonna
You're
lose
not
it.
gonna. You're
Yeah,
losing
you're
it.
gonna losing it. So you damn sure ain't gonna get that money back.
Especially the way it is now. Like maybe like I'm gonna say 15 years ago, when I was coming, when I was doing music, we was able to go get CDs,
Right.
and we was
And
selling
make it
them
back.
and make it back, make
Make it
something
back.
back.
Make something
Yeah,
back.
make something. But I used to sit in front of gas stations 7, 8 hours like a shift. Go to the flea market 10 hours. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am with Paper Ova
Fact.
Clout. If you come out there, you see us.
Fact.
We out there. So now you gotta wait on the screen. What you get, a penny of a penny of a penny.
Penny of a penny.
Then you
of a
get
penny.
23 cents on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? You think,
You ain't making no money.
no
off
money,
that.
selling yourself short. But I wish like more people. I was talking to AD the other day because I was looking at Juvenile dropped the album. He's selling he got autographed copies of the CD and people getting it. Then you got people getting more into vinyl. Then you had the thing J. Cole doing like when he actually
CD drives,
yeah,
CD runs.
yeah, getting physical copies, man. Make it like more so like a souvenir. How you kind of got albums up around and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was telling the artist I'm working with, Lola. I was telling her like, you know, we do the music, how you gonna keep the online stuff with people that's still online, but for you know, to put all your attention on the physical merchandise, the CDs, vinyls, tapes, all those back, cause those are good novelty things. Merchandise too.
Yep. And even I tell to artists all the time when they be complaining, do your own show.
Do your own show.
Rent the building out.
They're like it's impossible.
Yeah, do everything yourself. You know, but you want to go somewhere and you can just get in for free and think people gonna no. Invest your own money. And I done gave, I'm type of person like this. I'm not a gatekeeper. People always say gatekeepers in the city. I'm one of the people when anybody want to talk to me and jump my inbox. You know me personally.
Big fact.
Like, hey, bro, you can do this. I'm like, man, go. I say, look at the mayor race right now. You need to treat your music like the mayor race.
Right.
Run a campaign. You know what I'm saying? Get you some posters. Get you some stuff. Get you some stickers and put on gas. I'm telling this free game. Y'all clout this. Get y'all some stickers, man. Get you a stamp and stamp money.
That's a good.
Send it around.
Example, good reference too.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you gotta run it.
Yeah. They just want to sit around, post a song,
Post song and then
post a song.
pray that it get numbers.
Or they get a little buzz and they think they're already famous.
Right.
People should pay me. How do people gonna? Will people fail to realize how I'm gonna get my money back from paying you? I'm just gonna give you some free money.
Right.
People like artists, nobody don't book me.
Right.
Be like James Brown, book yourself.
Book yourself.
You'll see how hard it is when you're trying to get that money and pay that DJ,
You trying to
keep
get
that
people,
door straight.
Trying to get people in the door and nobody
And you got
come to see
friends trying to come for free because they really ain't your fans, they your friends. You'll see that.
you. Yep.
I done lost, I ain't gonna say friends, I done lost more people I thought I was cool with, charging them $20 to get in the club I ever did in my whole life.
Facts.
People come on, man, you know you got me this time. Like, come on, bro, you gotta pay something.
Yeah.
Sometime.
You
But
you know sometimes.
man, I got to the point, I hate to see some niggas coming. I said, God damn.
Every
And
time.
I had to be, I said, let me go to the back. Let me go. They calling me. I just do my phone like this. Like, come on, man, you gotta pay something.
You gotta pay something.
Man, especially when I was just a promoter and I wasn't part of the bar. They like, I'm gonna spend money at the bar. I ain't gonna make no money off that shit. When I was just the promoter, like, I'm not gonna make no money. I'm trying to make some money where I can get the money I spent. I done ran Facebook ads. I gotta pay my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I gotta make something for my time. And then I got to the point when I was staying in Atlanta, that's a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. Damn sure. That shit
Some
got
people
me
I used to see them coming like, shit.
No, he can't. No, he ain't coming with nothing.
No, they don't want shit. No, they want a discount on everything.
And some of them be coming with extra people.
Come with extra, man, let me and my 20 people in. It's 12 o'clock, the club already packed. Like, come on, man. When I see 20 people coming, all I'm seeing is $20 a head, $30 a head.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay, come on. They trying to call. Don't even look for me. Don't look for me. I'm somewhere ducked off.
Hell yeah. That's why Marc Raine at the door.
Hell no. Man, Tip, she a soldier. A lot of people use her now, but that was my soldier first. Tip is a soldier.
Tip don't care who you are.
She don't care who you is. She'll charge Jesus to meet God. She don't care. She like, Rain. We're not letting nobody else in free Rain. Rain, keep your ass in the back, Rain. Because sometimes I get compassionate. Like, no, Rain, you need to make money. You need to take care of your family. You need to do this. We need to make money. She don't care.
Those are people we want around us.
That's what you want around
That's
you.
what you want around you.
She want to see what's, you know what I'm saying, what's best for the business.
For the business.
Yep. And she said she don't mind looking like the asshole. You keep the smile on your face. Hey, man, you was there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, you know, look. And once that money come in there, we ain't getting that money back.
Oh yeah, that's
You ain't
fact.
getting that money
That's
back.
fact. But those are the type of people that these artists needs in their life. They need those type of people to remind them like you're an artist. You need to invest in yourself. You need to go out there. You need to dress like one, act like one, present yourself as one. You know, things like that. Not
Can't tell them shit.
Yeah.
They know everything. I heard some people say, I want you to manage me or I want to be your artist, but I don't want you to tell me what to do. So you trying to tell me Walmart gonna pay you,
Right, but you can't.
and you gonna go to Walmart and you just gonna goddamn pick the job you want to do.
Yeah.
You gonna go in that bitch and start goddamn putting milk up for the dairy, but they done hired you to be a cart pusher.
Right.
Man, come on, stop that shit,
Yeah,
man. That shit, it's a delusion. Somebody actually inboxed me early the day before I got down and asked me like, hey, bro, they mentioned the artist's name, like you need to manage him. I said, hell no, man. I said, mm-mm. And you know everything. He like, it's gonna be a waste of talent. I said, it's gonna be a whole lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody, not just being an artist, even like my nieces and them, even Haze kids, anybody, I don't care how good you are at something, or how smart how many degrees, your character gotta be right.
Facts.
Your character gotta be
Big
right.
facts.
Yep. You
Big
gotta
facts.
get that character right.
Big fact.
Yep.
And that's the downfall of a lot of people.
Character ain't right. Man.
Outside of music, any business, like that's the downfall of a lot of people.
I seen a dude had a business, and somebody said somebody's business on Facebook, and he got on there and he was arguing with him. And I sit back and I'm thinking, I would have inboxed him like, I'm so apologetic that you experienced this at my restaurant. How can I make it up to you?
Right.
Because people don't owe you shit.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I apologize. Come, let me make this right. Please come. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't owe you shit. That's how people go out of business, because they get to the point where they bigger than the program.
Yeah.
You are not bigger than the program.
Like the people need them.
If you work at Zaxby's and somebody food order and you custom the manager's gonna fire you and they're gonna take care of them people.
Take care of them people. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Cause the business is way more important.
Way more important.
Way more important. Fact.
My business is bigger than me. My business is bigger than me. It ain't just what I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people think AD quiet. They think he's quiet, but he's telling me stuff like, hey, I'm more vocal. You know what I'm saying? He do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, right. But you might think it just, I'm just doing it. No, I'm not big in the program. Like, I said, what you think? Even when I'm doing something, because I done got used to doing business by myself, I get ahead of myself. So I'm going to go to them. I'm like, AD, Jayla, Chris, anybody, what y'all think? Even like my old body, a lot of people call, even my old bottle girl, Millie, Kahara, they helped me out, and all Haze kids, they helped me a little bit, but more so his twin, Jackie, and Jemiah, and George, and even the other ones that came out there a couple times, but they all be out there with me. And I got an aunt who used to come to the club. He's sitting out there with us. He got his bottle done like Haze. And it's a family. Like Haze daughter come when people come buy clothes. She's like, it's our family business. Come support it. Because I give them money every time they sell something. Every time she sells something, she's going to make some money. She said, you can give me a donation. That's the one who act like him. Because I had Haze and my other cousin out there selling my CDs when they were 15 and 16. And they were getting, that's what she reminded me of.
Dang.
Yep.
Getting that hustle, man. That's what's up, bro. All right, bro. So, man, before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, how can they get in contact with you for clothing, bookings, and any love you want to shout out?
You can get in touch with me at Paper Ova Clout on IG, Facebook, TikTok. I'm new to TikTok. You can even see me doing some dances on there with the kids.
Okay.
I'm new to TikTok, and Twitter, and you can always get on my Marc Raine page. That's Marc with a C, Raine with an E. Easy. And Rain for Days. Rain for Days still exists. AD still producing. He do a lot of outsourcing. No J versus Jayla. You know, she's still doing stuff, and we're gonna drop some. Me and him probably gonna end up dropping something together. We're gonna drop. We're not gonna be. It's gonna be more so on some DJ Khaled type stuff. We're gonna put some records together. Yeah. We're probably gonna end up dropping some. We was talking about calling it the Man in the Machine, because I'm saying the man, he the robot. So we talking about that.
That'd be dope.
Yep. And then you can look up AD, or you can look up North J. You know.
Shout out North J.
Look up Prez Chris. You know.
Shout out Chris.
So yeah, we're a family, man. Everybody around us, we're a family, dog. And you said shout out, cause I forget somebody. Shout out everybody, man. My whole team, my Augusta, the whole Augusta, my family. You know, R.I.P. DJ Haze, R.I.P. to my mama, R.I.P. man. Everybody who done lost somebody. happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day today, man. It'd be a little rough, man. I went to my mama grave yesterday. Her and Haze buried almost on the same lot, so I was able to see everybody, her and my aunties. So you know what I'm
So
saying.
it's like a year without your mom, or it's 2 years.
This is my this is my third Mother's Day without my mama. Second Mother's Day without my mom.
Second, yeah.
And it's the anniversary of Haze death.
Of Haze.
Yeah. Last week was the anniversary of Haze death.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just been, my family been taking some hits, man, but we gonna keep on pushing, man. And shout out to Fox 103, DJ Sellers, and
Shout out my boy Sellers
and Tommy P. All those guys who they show love, man. Tommy spoke real good at Haze funeral, man. I'm not gonna lie, he spoke real good, man. And he spoke real good. I can't say enough about that, man. It made me proud, man, when Tommy was speaking those words, man. I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of I think Miss Velvet somebody spoke too. I can't remember which lady it was. She spoke real good. But yeah, shout out to all of them, man. And shout out to everybody who keeping his memory alive. We gonna keep it. It's still Marc Raine and DJ Haze. It's still that.